Good morning. You caught me then replying to all my fan mail. Well, it's Tuesday morning after our first live video last night. And wow, what can we say? Mega response, really, mega response. We just want to thank everybody that sort of took the time to watch it, like it, subscribe. I don't really understand YouTube, really, but I've been told the more subscribers we get, the more likes we get. It works in the algorithms. I can't even say the word, but it does work in the algorithms. Also, a massive thank you to friends that's messaged us personally and customers that's messaged us personally and saying good luck with the channel, keep going with it. You know, we probably want the neatest of videos, but you know, we've tried. Hopefully they'll get better. Somebody asked why we thought we'd do it, and one of the reasons was we looked at different options to try and get the campsite full when there's a lull during the week and things like that. We looked at Pitch Up, we looked at UK campsites, and they charge quite a big commissions, really. When you're only charging £20 a night, when they take their bit off, and if somebody pays by card online, that bit comes off as well. You've got to work out whether it's actually worth doing it. So we thought, if we do a YouTube channel, try and push that as much as we can, we might not have to go down the third-party booking routes. So hopefully that's what we'll do. But that's enough of me rambling for today. Let's go outside and see what jobs we've got on this week. What we're doing this week, the big project this week is we're having a power upgrade. We're having a 3-phase electric put in. At the minute we've only got single phase, one to the house, 80 amp supply, and an 80 amp supply to the big green shed behind me, which feeds the campsite pictures. So it didn't give us any scope really to add on for anything else. Obviously we're wanting to put showers in. We still haven't decided yet whether they're going to be electric showers or whether we're going to try and get a propane gas-fired boiler. We just need to weigh his options up, really. But the priority is this week we've got to dig a trench. We've had Northern Power come around, give us a quote. Believe it or not, we had to pay £1,500 just for them to give us a quote, which if we decided the quote was too much and we didn't want to go ahead with it, we've still got to pay the £1,500, which our business, I suppose they've got a monopoly on it. But yeah, so we've had to pay that. We've had the quote, we've accepted it. I've got to dig all the trenching, supply the pipe, lay the pipe, put the protective tile tape across it, find the existing power supply, open it all up, pull a draw cable in, and they're going to come through, pull a cable in, followed then by a jointing team, and then we've actually got a transformer up on the post at the top of the site. That transformer's got to be upgraded, which, to be fair to Northern Power Grid, they're doing that at their cost, as they have to give a supply that we're wanting, apparently. So yeah, so it's going to be a busy week. So yeah, the transformer above my shoulder there is the transformer that they're having to change. They're going to do that from the roadside, probably have temporary lights on the road. That feeds our property and 2 neighbouring houses down the lane, and that's it. So yeah, just 3 properties. So yeah, they're going to change that once we've got all the trenching in, put the cable in. That'll be their 3rd visit to come and change that transformer. Yeah, so this is the electrics in the shed we have at the present. We've got obviously a single phase supply coming in at the minute. Feeds the touring pitchers. The touring pitchers have got their own earth, the TT earth. And like I say, that is up to capacity. So the plan is take all this single phase out, put a 3-phase board in. This single phase supply is going to stay in just to carry on feeding the campsite. And then we've got another 80 amps then per phase to do the toilet block, shower block. Plan is maybe in a couple of years' time or next year is maybe have a hot tub and a sauna down in the orchard that we're not using at the minute for the public. Make that a nice area, then if people want to come and camp, they can then have an add-on where they can book the orchard with the sauna and the hot tub for 2 or 3 hours, maybe some bolt-ons, wine, cheese tasting. Ideas are still there. Like I say, anybody got any ideas, by all means leave them in the comments and we'll definitely consider it. So yeah, we've got to dig a trench now from this cable here, outside of this cable, all the way across here to around about where that puddle is. And under there is a three-phase supply that comes from the main road, from that transformer we showed you earlier. Taps off in a single phase to the house, taps off in a single phase to carry the power to the pitchers. So yeah.
What was that? Jesus, what was that?
Dad? It's all right, son. I'm fine. I'm fine. Nobody will ever know. Whatever you do, don't tell your mum.
He's breathing.
That's it. Come on.
Come on.
Whose idea was this, Tess? It's a bloody stupid idea.
Yeah, no, it was a bit of an airy moment, that. But we're all right. We're all safe. You're all probably thinking, why did I go to where I knew there was a cable with a pickaxe? I were only scraping the top of it, and I were only 200 mil down. We got the spec that we're to be 450 or below 450, enclosed in a 125 mil tube, sand below it, sand above it, and then 100 mil above the tube. Then we've got to put a tape in that says danger electric cables, which is about 200 mil, and it's quite hard plastic. Obviously, where we got to there, where we caught the cable, or where I caught the cable, that is where the existing joints are. One comes to the house, one goes to the shed. And I was just scraping to break the soil up, knowing that the cable were a good 200 mil, at least 250 mil lower down. It had, obviously, as you can see, it actually wasn't. And what it did, they'd come out of the resin joint, doubled up on themselves, and then gone lower and into the tube that came to the house. So that sort of bridge of the cable, as it looped round, were actually only 200 mil below ground level. But anyway, we rung the Northern Power Grid. They came out, a couple of hours. It were all repaired, fixed, and they just put a joint on it. I did say, am I going to get charged for this? And he goes, oh yeah, more than likely. Touch wood, we haven't been charged as yet, but I did say, well, look, you know, it's only 200 mil below. I've got loads of photo evidence of that. Unfortunately, it's in the dark, so it's probably not the best footage that we can show you. But yeah, it should have been at least 250 mil lower, so that's why I caught it. Luckily, it were an insulated pickaxe, so yeah. But we'll crack on. Yeah, so the cable pullers they've been and put the cable in. They've put the three-phase cut out. We're just waiting for an MPAN number now for a meter, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, next job, get the electricians in, get the board mounted ready for the meter, and we'll be live. Yeah, so we've now got the electricians on site. They're actually the sponsors of this week's video, Croft Facilities Limited, actually based in Louth. Great electricians for all your electrical needs. Have a look up if you need any electrical work doing, EV charger, anything like that. The guys are absolutely brilliant. And the best thing about it, it looks very much like me, does the electrician, because it actually happens. Our other business is electrical contracting. So when we're not running the campsite, myself and my sons run Croft Facilities Electrical and EV charge my car. So a good thing is we can do all our own electrical work, we can certify it all. We're NIC registered. So yeah, everything will be safe, hunky-dory, everything will be submitted, test sheets, documents, everything we need. As you can see, we've got the three-phase board now complete. So just waiting for the meter to be fitted. Still waiting for his MPAN number. It's been 2 weeks now, so hopefully anytime soon we should get that. We can get the power board, get the board live, and then we can start feeding other things from this board that we want to do, which I'm sure you'll see in future videos. While we're talking about electrics, this is a thing that really comes up quite often. on the forums, and that's obviously us as a campsite, how we charge for electric. Obviously these electric points have been in since 2015, 2016 I think, when the original owners put the campsite in. And we see quite a lot on Facebook and on forums about sort of prepaying for electric or having it on a meter. And yeah, we charge £4 for electric per night, and I'd love to put it on a meter, and we've got a pricing, or I've got a pricing should I say, just out of interest, just to supply 5 pedestals with a single socket on, a light on the top, a meter, an RFID card reader, and then the software. So you'd be able to come to site, put £5 on your card. If you only use £3 of it, we'd give you £2 back. And to do that, or for me to buy that, is £4,500, and then I've got to fit it. And it's just us as a little campsite is how do we get that money back? £4,500, even if you put it over 5 years, that money, that cost would probably have to go on the pitch fee a little bit. So it'd be great if you could leave it in the comments what you think would be the best option. Is it a deal breaker if you've come and you're paying £4 a night for electric, or would you not come? And I'd be really interested to know your thoughts on that. It's nice to actually get outside. It must have rained solid torrential for 18 hours, and to be fair, the ground's pretty solid still. So we've been spoilt this year with weather. We've never had any evidence of how this ground sort of drains, and to be fair, it's pretty good. Whether I'd want to bring a 4-ton motorhome across it, maybe not, but it's better than I thought it would be. Yeah, so we mentioned last week that we wanted to do something at the end of each video where we sort of go somewhere to an attraction within sort of half an hour's radius of the campsite, whether it be an attraction, a restaurant, a bar, a pub, a cocktail bar. And then hopefully, if anybody does want to join us next year, you've got a bit of a list of attractions you'd like to go see. So after an eventful couple of days, let's take Julia out for a couple of hours. We're going to go just 20 minutes down the road to somewhere this time of year is meant to be quite special. Come on guys, let's go. Come on, what are you waiting for? Yeah, good afternoon. We're just having an afternoon out. We're going to go and see the seals at Donna Nook. We missed them last year because we moved in around about the 15th of November, and by the time we'd got ourselves sorted out, they'd gone, and apparently they can get up to 2,000 pups on the beach at Donna Nook, so we're going to go and have a look and see what that's all about. Apparently it's really popular on a weekend, and you've got to pay to park in a field, but we're hoping today it's going to be a little bit quieter, so we'll see, won't we? See. Anybody that I met her, this is my wife Julia, who helps run the campsite. She's still a bit camera shy at the minute, but I'm sure she'll get it in the end. Donna Nook National Nature Reserve. Yeah, this time of year as well, just to let you know, the beach is actually closed to dogs you can go left from the car park, but obviously the seals are to the right, but they close it because the smell of the dogs can upset the seals and they see them as a predator. A little windy today. You can get food as drink as well. There's a burger van, Lincolnshire sausage, quality burgers, hot bovril. Don't know whether the microphone's picking out, but you can hear the jets flying above us. Typhoons. Fortunately, they must be pretty high, you can't see them. Afternoon. All the way down the path there's information, history of Donna Nook, all about the seals. Really informative, really good for children.
She's kicking off.
She's not happy.
No. Oh, that might be baby there.
That's there, they put it on the website when they come out.
You come here very often? You come here a lot, or is this your first
No,
time?
we've only
or?
just moved. We moved last November, so we
Oh,
kind
this
of
is
had
your
a
first
drive.
time, is it?
So we came a couple of weeks ago,
Oh, it's quiet.
and
Yeah.
It's quiet.
I was like, wow, this is impressive.
Yeah,
So I said I need to come every week now.
yeah, because all the bulls and everything were down that end, weren't
Absolutely,
they?
yeah.
Yeah, they weren't moving down, but now it's a lot better.
It's
Yeah,
amazing. So gorgeous.
yeah. Well, actually, you got it on your doorstep, isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
only 15,
Yeah.
20 minutes away.
That's it.
I'll be making a weekly trip.
Oh,
Now on.
Paddington area for some space.
Oh,
But yeah, those two are not on the flight radar, the other one is.
Moving on.
let's go see this one that's been born.
So there we are, there's plenty to look at. We've just been told one's been born just down here about a minute ago. Just obviously just walked past it and missed it. But yeah, there's plenty to see and do, especially if you're into animals and wildlife. It's great, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if you heard any of that, but there's quite a lot of photographers here taking photos of the military planes, and they've all got the radio listening into the pilots. So they know when they're coming, they know when they're going to do a bombing run. I don't know if this camera's picked any up, but it's like a flare that they let out. There's targets out on the shoreline, the sea line, should I say, and there's targets. I don't know, it's like a flare, but you just see a bit of white smoke and a white flash, and then it sort of fades away before it hits the target. But I presume somewhere they'll know whether they've been a hit or a miss. So there's a bit of a cutout on how big they can get. Get Julie to stand there and you can get a feel for the size. Pretty big. Don't think there's any males here that big, or if they are, they're not up near the fence. So that's it, our visit to Donna Nook. Back to the car park, what do you think?
Really good. Loved it.
Yeah, you could come once a week, couldn't you?
Oh, definitely.
I think we had a quick look, and I think the last count is on the 13th of December, is it?
It is.
So there must be about till first week or so in December.
Middle of December.
Yeah, something like that.
But if you come in, wrap up warm.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. And if you come midweek, make sure you go to the toilet before you get here, because there's no toilets, and I'm busting. So, yeah, it's definitely worth coming. It's even good for the fighter jets, to be honest. If you're into fighter jets, there's plenty of action. Plenty of people from the Wildlife Trust here as well, so they're out to give advice, obviously there to watch. Make sure you don't touch any of the animals or climb the fence, but they are very knowledgeable as well. Food smells lovely as well. A little bit windy today. It's really good, that. Just leaving car park. It's got a little bit busy now after lunch. Car park, the parking sort of anywhere, but yeah, really good, really good. Highly recommend that for anybody. If you haven't, I mean, well, obviously we're new to Lincolnshire, but I suppose if you lived in Lincolnshire all your life, you've probably seen it all before. But for anybody that's not from Lincolnshire, it's definitely worth a visit. Don't want to give too much away, but some really interesting facts, and learnt quite a lot about seals today, really, that we didn't know. One thing that I will share is that the pups, the mums stay with them for 3 weeks, and then that's it, they leave them. The mums go back to sea because they don't eat for 3 weeks. They lose 3.5 kg a day, what did it say? So they have to go back to feed, and then the pups just wait on the beach. They lose the white fur, and then they go out, and the lady was saying we don't know whether they ever see the parents again. That'd be alright in real life, wouldn't it? 3 weeks and they're gone. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed your day out at Donna Nook with us. That's it for this week. I hope you've really enjoyed the video again. Just like to say, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscription. That'd be really good. It helps boost us up. We're absolutely blown away. When we filmed this first video 5 days ago, with 11,000 views and just short of 800 subscribers, which is mega. I just thought we'd get 100 people watching, maybe a couple of hundred. It would just started off as a bit of fun, see how it went. But after week 1, we're just absolutely blown away. So yeah, give us a like, follow us, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget, every Monday 6 o'clock, that's when each video is released. We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks very much. Happy camping.